I've been feeling lonely, I need someone to hold me. Come on, baby, hold me.
My name is Mae Muller and I'm from North London.
How I should play it. Tell me how to play it.
My earliest memories of music. My dad is like a massive just like music fan in general, and there's like an electronic group called Lemon Jelly, and they did like a kids show dressed as the Flintstones. Thinking back to it, I'm like, it was very like weird and like psychedelic, but I was like, must have been like 5, and it was like Kentish Town Forum, and I just remember like flashes of that happening. And then I'm playing now in April, so it's a full circle moment really. It's like my first gig and then my biggest gig coming up. Love it. Writing songs properly and like releasing them was like 19, I think, which now I guess is considered like quite late. But when I was younger, I always enjoyed doing it for fun, and I would try and copy like my favourite artists. I was obsessed with Florence and the Machine when I was younger, so I tried to like write like her. But yeah, I think I was 19 when I put my first song like on SoundCloud as like a actual piece of physical work. Some artists, they have like a real clear message and they have an image of who they want to be, what kind of artist they want to be, and I didn't have that. Like I was like, I don't really know who the hell I am, like I really don't. And I think just writing really made me find that. Honestly, I don't think it was until maybe like a year or 2 ago that I was really like, okay, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to say. But I think it's constantly changing, you know? Like even now, I feel like I'm evolving, and the music that's unreleased, like it's slightly more vulnerable because I haven't really shown that side yet. So there's definitely, you know, there's still room for it to change a little bit, which I think is quite exciting.
You don't bring home roses, you just bring home stress.
Honestly, I really wish I had like an answer. I wish it was just like, yes, this is my formula and it works every time, but it just depends who I'm with in the room and who I'm working with. Sometimes, you know, I take the lead, and the second I hear, you know, I like when I'm working, say, to start off with like a guitar, and depending on what mood I'm in, I'll just, whatever comes out of me at that time, like I'll just mold it around that. Or other times I'll just go on the mic and just like start doing gibberish like melodies and just see what happens. But I quite like that instinctive, like animalistic way of approaching it, just like whatever comes out, unless obviously like something has happened and I'm like, I need to write about this right now.
I wanna make you feel good.
So hopefully 2022 you'll get an album from me, but it's so much music that's like in the safe. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was pretty much done, and then we released Better Days, and it kind of blew up in a way we weren't really expecting, especially in the US. So it's kind of changed my thought process a bit. And all the songs I have, I still love them so much, but I want to make sure that now with my new kind of way that I'm looking at it in a much bigger way. But I'm like, it's not quite done yet, but it's definitely in the works, and I'm very, very excited.
Hold your body, but you want somebody that will hold you together. You don't need a girlfriend. Truth is,
it's so odd. It's like right now, with everything that's going on, I actually feel how I felt at the very, very beginning of my career when I wasn't really doing much, but I was like, anything is possible at the beginning. You don't know where it's going to go, you don't know what's going to happen, and it's so exciting. And I feel like now there's been this new lease of life. And that's how I feel. I feel excited again, because making music and being in the industry is so draining sometimes, and you get so many setbacks, and it's difficult. And I was at a point where I was just tired and like sad a lot of the time. So I just want to remember that feeling of like when I start, you know, comparing myself again and being like this and being like that, which I'm sure will happen again at some point. I just want to remember, you know, the excitement, and because that's all it's really about, you know, it's exciting. We're making music for a living, like that's pretty cool.